Hi Aquarius, welcome or welcome back. It's good to see you. This is a timeless collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also be sure to check out the description box where I will leave some journal prompts for you based on this reading. Okay, let's dive into your pre-shuffled oracle cards and we'll see where the message takes us. You've got death, grounded, growth, safe travel, and at the bottom of the deck is full moon. Everything in your life right now is being magnified or intensified. That which is good, that which is bad, that which is joyful, and that which is painful. All of it, everything is magnified. It's like, I just saw 111 on the timer. It's like the volume has been turned up in your life on every level, especially an energetic and an emotional level. It's very intense. And so while the good and the bad, the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, while everything is being magnified and intensified, there is a clear focus here from Spirit on that which needs to end. Something has to go, or something is currently in the process of dying. Not literally. Death is just a symbol for an ending, right? One thing sort of decomposing in order to eventually turn into another thing. It feels almost like wherever you're putting your energy now, in some way, that energy expenditure needs to conclude or wrap up, so that, and 222 on the timer, so that you can start to put that energy somewhere else. I don't know what area of life this is. It's going to be different probably for each and every one of you. This could be relative to a job or a relationship or a habit or a behavior, anything. But the focus is clearly on something that needs to end. I think something is trying to end in your life. And the key to moving through this death process is to stay grounded in your physical body. Drop out of your head. Do not overthink it. Whatever's happening, don't overthink it. Stay grounded. Breathe. Stay in your body. Listen to your body. Just take it one day at a time, one thing at a time, and recognize not only how much you have grown, but how much you are growing right now. This death process is a huge opportunity for growth in some way. Growth meaning an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself and what you really want. And on the other side of this, I think it's important to stay open to being redirected. That's the message I get through this Safe Travels card. After this death process has happened, or maybe even while it is in the process of happening, I feel like you're going to, life will redirect you in some way. Some of you may literally physically be moving. You might be moving to a new home, or you might be relocated for work or something. But at the very least, in a general sense, you are lining up with an energetic and emotional redirection in some way. That's basically what I was alluding to just a moment ago. Like you're wherever you're putting your energy, it needs to wrap up so that your energy can be put someplace else. So as I was just pre-shuffling your tarot deck, I was not planning on pulling any cards or anything, just pre-shuffling. The Ace of Pentacles did fall out, so we have this card here too. And it looks, to me, almost exactly like the growth card. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. So within this growth and expansion that you're going to experience through the ending of something, through that, you're going to be opening up to new opportunities for abundance. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is all about. The Ace of Pentacles is basically an opportunity being handed to you. Greater health, greater wealth, maybe a new home, right? Some kind of opportunity is trying to come in on the other side of the death moment, on the other side of you being redirected in some way. Okay, let's keep going with this. So tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. I'm using the Wild Unknown for you, by the way. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. I also felt called to put in my little fox stud earrings just for your reading. I was not wearing them before, and I think I'm going to take them out right after. So the energy of the fox is coming through for you. Oh, yeah, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, 10 of Wands. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait. Ah, 7 of Cups. Whoa, yeah. The Moon at the bottom of the deck. Okay. There is a cycle of scarcity, lack, even the feeling of abandonment or rejection that needs to be cleared before you can open up to new possibilities. It's like you literally will not see the possibilities that are available to you until you clear this old fear that is running through your system. Now, the Five of Pentacles can be, like I said, it can be about scarcity and lack relative to money or material possessions. So for some of you, this is absolutely about money. For others of you, though, the Five of Pentacles can also indicate rejection and abandonment wounds. So it may be about that for you. For maybe some of you, it's both, right? Because I think it's more than likely that abandonment or rejection wounds, feeling lonely, would totally feed into pain around money or material resources, right? So this old pain absolutely has to be dropped. It has to be released. It has to die. It has to die once and for all. It has to be alchemized. You have to learn from it. Learn from it. It's not just about, oh God, I've got this heavy old wounding and this pain, I've got to get rid of it as fast as possible so that I can become a millionaire or whatever it is for you. It's not about getting rid of anything. You alchemize something. The Death card is alchemy, right? You alchemize old pain by learning from it. You learn from it as much as you possibly can. You alchemize it by loving it. You give love to your own pain, and you come to understand it as deeply as you possibly can. And through that learning, you'll be able to almost, in a way, kind of spiral up and start to see yourself more objectively, right? And only then will you literally be able to see all of the opportunities and the potential for abundance that exist. They're right there. They're waiting for you. It's like you can't access them until this is cleared, until this old wounding is cleared. And this old wounding could be manifesting in your life in a bajillion different ways. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, okay? Wherever you're feeling really stuck, because again, you're moving through this full moon energy, and the full moon, you know, in this context, it just means everything's being pulled to the surface. Everything is highlighted and magnified and being like thrown in your face, right? It's also about shining light on your shadows. That's that. This shadow, this old wounding is being highlighted so that you can release it once and for all by loving it and learning from it. Okay. Yeah, judgment card underneath of the moon card. And when you do, when you learn from it, you will elevate into a higher perspective, a more objective, authentic perspective. You will be able to step into your higher calling, the next most elevated level for you, whatever that means, right? Let's see. I just want to clarify. What do I want to clarify? I want to clarify this Five of Pentacles really quick. Ooh, the High Priestess. Okay, fine. This is just saying you know what it is intuitively. You don't need me to tell you. I think just pointing you in the direction of abandonment wounds, rejection, scarcity around money or finances, something like that, both maybe. You know, use your intuition. I mean, you've got to know what your biggest shadow is right now, because it's literally being highlighted. Like a giant flashlight is shining on it. Okay, so let's go into advice. We obviously have the grounded card, the oracle card that came up. That's an invitation for you to stay grounded throughout this. Let's see if there's anything more specific that wants to come through. Advice for Aquarius at this time, please. Oh, Eight of Cups. Literally walk away from something. So, okay, what is Aquarius meant to walk away from? You know, it's interesting because usually in the Eight of Cups, all of the cups here, they're intact and they're upright, and in theory they're still full. And the traditional meaning of the Eight of Cups is that you need to walk away from a emotional relationship or situation that's not fulfilling. It's still functioning, it's still working on some level, but you have to walk away anyway because it's just not fulfilling anymore. But in this particular card, the cups are all broken, completely smashed to bits. So, I don't know, there's some kind of situation that's just like so clearly over. I don't know what that is for you. Only you can know with your intuition. But let's see. Clarify this Eight of Cups, please. I'm getting the feeling almost like you're not going to be able to get grounded unless or until you walk away from something. Walk away from what? Walk away from what? Daughter of Pentacles. Something that... Okay, so for some of you, this could absolutely be a person. This could be an earth sign. We've got Pentacles here, so that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody who is potentially younger than you, right? Or just an earth sign. It could be anyone, right? It could be a boss. It could be a romantic partner. I don't know. It could be anybody, right? But any kind of court card that comes out could often indicate a literal person in your life that you need to walk away from. Okay. But for others of you, if you know it's not a literal person that you, or a relationship you need to walk away from, this is representing something that you have been investing in. Something that you have been investing your life force energy in, and potentially even your money into. Maybe it's something that you've been studying, or it's a job that you recently started. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. But Spirit is clearly saying you're not going to be able to... I'm just going to channel right through it. Got to walk away from something that isn't serving you anymore before you can open up to the new potential that's coming in. Yeah, of course. Yes. It's like you're not going to go buy a whole new wardrobe before you clear your closet first, right? I don't know why that analogy is coming to me. You have to clear your closet first to make room for the new thing. What is that saying? The universe abhors a vacuum. Create the vacuum. Create the vacuum, release something, let it die, walk away, and then you've made space for that, the new opportunity, for something so much more aligned. And maybe for some of you it will manifest as redirection, geographic, literal redirection. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go into a journal prompt for you. I'm going to pull one journal prompt from my very own journal prompt deck, and then we'll close with another oracle card. What journal prompt wants to come forward for Aquarius at this time? Thank you. Ooh, dang. I love my own deck. I really do. Okay, number 16. Should you trust yourself? Oh, that's a good question. Should you trust yourself? The answer may seem obvious. I don't know. Maybe your initial response is, of course I should. Of course I should trust myself. I should trust myself above all else. Maybe that's true. But as someone who practices parts work and inner work, my initial thought is, should I trust what part of myself? Because we often have totally conflicting voices in our head about something. There's probably a voice in you that says you should stay with this person or in this job, whatever it is. And there's a voice in you that says, nope, it's time to go. So trust which voice? Trust which part? How do you know which part is speaking at any given moment, right? Maybe ultimately the only thing to trust is your intuition. But then how do you know that what you're hearing is intuition and not ego? I don't know. There's so many things to think about. Now I'm just rambling. So, should you trust yourself? Think about it. And why or why not, right? All right, let's get a closing message from Into the Lonely Woods. Closing message for Aquarius. Maybe your intuition is telling you everything I've told you today, and you know, this is validation of your intuitive knowing. And this question is coming up because Spirit wants you to explore some part of you that does not trust your intuition. Closing message for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Beautiful. I've never pulled this card before. Number 23, the beneath opens up to you. The beneath opens up to you. Ooh. So it's this big, beautiful creature and a little tiny clownfish. So cute. Let's see what the guidebook says. Your heart did not close, even though you were no longer in the small and safe spaces of the surface world. Into the great depths you plunged, your soul a tattered, your heart in pieces, your hands closed and tight. And now look at you. You have found your way into the endless beneath. Your hands have a gentle touch, and you draw to you the shyest of creatures, who know you are above all an ally, kin, and friend to their rare nature. You have found a home amongst all the other misfits the world gave birth to, and you are creating your own destiny, which is clearer, brighter, deeper, and more filled with joy and blessings than you could ever have imagined. Dive down into the hidden places, bright soul, and ready your heart for waves of joy. Yeah, it's so good. I love this deck. So beautiful. Okay, Aquarius, so it's time for you to do a little bit of a deep dive, a little bit of shadow work, self-inquiry, and be honest with yourself about what it's time to walk away from, even if you only know it on a deep bone level, intuitive level, even if it doesn't make sense, right? Your intuition is guiding you to some kind of profound redirection. Create the space for it. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope that this was helpful or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and be sure to check out the journal prompts in the description box. I will put this one there, as well as a few others. All right, Aquarius, until next time. Bye.